My dear fellow humans, here's your village. I'm going to talk about democracy with wisdom for war, legislative, judiciary, executive, and others decisions. Okay? This talk, that few minutes talk, is worth not a million, not a billion, not a trillion, but probably quadrillions dollars. Okay? Therefore, if you don't realize this, it's because you didn't understand at all what I am going to say. Okay? First of all, this is a utopia, okay? I'm going to call it a utopia because I don't want to have problems with everybody coming after me because they think that I am going to extinguish their jobs, okay? This is a utopia. You adopt as you wish, in part, in total, whatever, or not at all. Okay? That's your decision. You do what you want. The more that you are, the more of it that you implement, more savings you will have. More savings if you have, less tax we will have to pay. More resource will be saved. We will have a better and happier life with a more survivable, sustainable planet, and we will have a happier life. Okay? Then let's first start explaining what I mean by democracy with wisdom. Okay, democracy, let's define as the government of the people by the people. Similarly, you would have justice for the people by the people. You have legislation for the people by the people. Executive decision for the people by the people. Okay? Apply all over in any kind of organization. Since a small organization, your family, to world organizations, okay? Universal organization. This can be applied anywhere. What you do with the existing system, then you move them towards this voluntary system that is less expensive, is more reliable, more just, and so on. Okay? Then democracy with wisdom. We will use prepositions instead of laws. Laws is very static, prepositions are more dynamic. Laws are related to a set of values that we have at a certain moment. Proposition gives you a direction in the values that we intend to have in the future. okay? And therefore, all kind of propositions can be legislative proposition, can be judiciary proposition, can be executive proposition, any kind of a managerial proposition, okay? And who will participate? All the voluntary people, okay? Every person to the different people. Your people, other people, the one that are concerned with the subject, okay? And everybody are going to vote on the desirability of each proposed proposition. And each score given to by every person to each proposition will be weighted by a weight that the person decides how much should be. If the person thinks that she or he knows well the subject, he gives a higher weight. If he thinks that he's not too knowledgeable on the subject, he gives a lower weight. Therefore, the process will converge in a finite number of steps, okay? Therefore, with the weights and the score given to each proposition, we compute the weighted average, and this information is returned to each one of the respondent decision-making persons of the people. And the person may reformulate his opinion based on this information, okay? Converging towards a decision. Several applications that I did with this method, convergence of opinion, I did come up with the idea that 2 rounds is usually enough to have enough convergence, okay? And the first time that I applied this methodology, I didn't know when to stop, and I run 7 times the convergence of opinion. That's why I know how the thing works, not only in theory, because we can prove that the system converge using a theorem, okay, using the fixed mathematical theorem, but also empirically how the thing converge, okay? Therefore, I end up figure out that 2 turns of decision is enough to converge to the final solution. And these solutions will be the rules that will run our systems, okay? Legislative, judiciary, executive, all kind of managerial system, okay? But these systems are in flux, okay? Not like a constitution that you think that you write one constitution, it will be valid forever. No, never. The constitution will be valid for the moment that it's written. Next moment is already obsolete, okay? So that in order to have a system that works better for a society that changes so rapidly like we have now, I propose dealing with propositions. Instead of law, we have proposition that is more dynamic. But even this can be evaluated periodically and moving towards each fine-tuning to satisfy everybody of the people. Okay? And in this sense, we don't need to have any of the legislative system, either in the more basic level, city level, state level, federal level, world level. Okay, none of them are needed because they are biased, they are very expensive. Therefore, we will have a better legislative system if we have the people opinionating on the issues that are affecting them, okay, they are interested on. And also, judiciary system, you don't need to have any of it. You don't need to have a local, regional, state, federal, or world judiciary system, because all the judiciary problems can be solved by the people, like a big jury, okay? And will be also cheaper. And why I think that this is possible? This is possible to have the democracy with wisdom, because right now we have a communication system that works very well. Almost everybody is born already with a telephone cell, okay? And can communicate with each other in a situation. And we can have sites where you can vote on all kind of issues that you may be interested, okay? In all kind of issues, okay? Therefore, we will have continually things to be voted on and that we are decided on, okay? Therefore, the business we run based on these decisions: legislative, judiciary, executive, managerial decision, provided by this methodology of democracy with wisdom, okay? That can be, therefore, the democracy is a lousy seed, okay? But with wisdom is improved. And when you eliminate the representative, you can have a direct democracy. Each one vote on the issue that he wants. And is more representative and definitely much less expensive. Therefore, you don't need to have a standing judiciary system that is very expensive, sometimes 2-3% of the national growth product, and the legislative system also 5 to 7% of the gross national product, and other systems also are very expensive. And therefore, having democracy with wisdom, we will have much a more just, more fair, more quicker, and less expensive legislative, executive, judiciary, managerial system instead. Therefore, you need to pay less taxes. Therefore, you need to work less, and you can enjoy life better and be happier. And also use a little bit of your time to think about the next set of values that should orient or nurture your own life and society's life. Okay, we should continually be thinking in planning new values for our society. Okay, there are names that I use: axiological planning, value planning, but I don't like none of them. Okay, but we can think about a better name another time. And this gives you a direction in which to go. Therefore, also, we will have the defense system also will be run as democracy with reason, okay? Therefore, everybody will learn how to defend himself or herself and his fellow human. Therefore, you will have less criminality, you will have less problems with war, and also the defense system will be worldwide. Because I propose that in the medium term, we extinguish the notion that is already obsolete of nation, okay? Nationalism is a sociological concept that is too old. None of this social concept lasted that long, 200 years. Okay, therefore we should move towards ecumenism. I don't know if you can use this word in the sense, but let's hope so. And therefore, let's have a better world with full democracy, where every single person of the different peoples decides the proposition that he wants, and also improves his knowledge, becomes expert in all kind of subject that he is concerned on. But you may think, well, to keep voting every single moment, should be boring, right? No problem. That's easy also to solve. Let us attach to each one of us decision process artificial intelligence. Okay, therefore our personal artificial intelligence can learn how we vote, and our particular artificial intelligence can take over part of this voting process. Okay, and only once in a while you can check if the artificial intelligence is still on track of representing your choice. If not, you updated the artificial intelligence, especially with the new values that you develop during this time. Okay, therefore you will have a much pleasant life, not too much work, and very happy life. Therefore, I hope that you people understand what I'm talking about and see that the high potential of this. And if you do get interested on this thing, I can detail more this in other videos, okay? Give your like or your dislike, and especially your critique and your suggestion for improving both the content and the presentation of this video. And also you share these ideas with whoever you want, and also to have access or instant information about new videos. You can make an inscription on my channel. Okay, I thank you very much and hope that we are become a much better and happier world society.